Hello. I am waiting for my train. I'm going to work today to sign my contract, get that all set away, and also get my schedule. Yay. I'll let you know how that goes. It's very strange dealing directly with the school. Really strange. But I also get to meet the head English teacher, and so far all the staff there except for the office staff that I first checked in with are male. So I'm like, well, it is an all boys school, but yeah, it's been a little while. This last week I haven't really done a lot. My fiance turned in my things at the city hall, um so I'm officially moved, and all that. To run off to school, come back. But I got to the station a lot quicker than I thought, and also I was like a minute too late, maybe, for a Garatina raid. There were a number of people outside the station here just tapping away. But yeah, I'll see you after I take care of business and let you know how it goes. After that, it's gonna be a chillax day at home, so yay. Meow. And I'm back. Well, okay, my meeting to sign my contract was at 10. It is now 5 p.m. I got back. This is a short day for my fiance, so he was already home. He actually got off work when I left. And so he made a pizza, which was really, really good. We are currently waiting for the Super Mario U Deluxe, the new Super Mario Brothers game on the Switch to arrive. We ordered it last night, Amazon Prime, waiting for it to come, and it's still not on the truck yet, and we're just waiting to play. One of my fiance's favorite games is Final Fantasy VII, and the cat is trying to get in the room because she can't, because I shut the door, and we'll see if she gets in. But anyways, I never finished Final Fantasy VII, and I really did like the game. It was just, I played it non-stop, got to a point, stopped, and never went back. So, I played it a lot last night while he was sleeping, and, today he started his game, which we're gonna, do together, where I'm gonna watch, he's gonna play. So we did that for a few hours, and we're still waiting for Mario to come so we can play Mario. But that aside, contract. There was a bit in the contract talking about, like, disclosure and not talking about the school, and things like that. But, sorry, I still have a cough. I think she gave up. That, or she's just sitting out there like, I want in. But anyways, it was so nice to have a pet. And, like, she's curled up on the bed with us and everything. It's so nice. But anyways, contract. So my working hours can be 12 classes a week. I start about, say, 10 a.m. and I finish usually at 4. And I do have a late day, which means I need to be there by lunch, so by noon, and then I get off at 5. So that's about 5 hours a day, and I have Wednesday off. Yay. Schools are, like, really, really nice. I got a tour. A couple of the downs is we were walking through and I could see, and I'm trying to figure out, like, which classrooms are junior high school and what classrooms are high school, and I asked and I got one answer, and then when I thought I was clarifying, it switched, so I'm like, I don't know what yet, and the 6 appeared, and I think that's supposed to be high school 30, I don't know, I'll figure it out. But I noticed on the second, third, and fourth floors. Of course, it's an all-boys school. So there are only boy bathrooms. So I had to ask about where I was to use the restroom. And so I think it's on the first floor. I didn't quite see it. But he did kind of say, the first floor. Okay. And my desk is on the third floor. Okay, that's fine. So nice. I'm just gonna say everything is very nice. One of the weirdest things, I didn't take my shoes off and like put on slippers and walk around the schools. You go into the classrooms, into the teacher's room, and everywhere with shoes. It's like American style. I was very surprised. And also, there's no school lunch because it's a private school and it's combined high school and junior high. So there is a cafeteria and bento. It's just like, oh my goodness. And oh, there were vending machines. Like, those were the things that blew my mind today. But that's all I'm going to talk about right now. But the contract got set okay. There's a couple of question marks. I'll say this much. One of the things I'm slightly worried about, but we'll see, with my health being so bad this last year, it basically says in the first, like, here's your jobs. Basically, it says, yeah, just really don't get sick and take time off. Like, try not to. And it's understandable, it's a part-time position. But I'm slightly worried about that. But I'm excited, and I currently have no idea what I'm supposed to do in terms of my visa. I still have a visa for another year, but coming up soon, I think I'm changing it over to a spousal visa, which means it doesn't matter where I work, how many hours I work, or anything like that. I won't need a sponsor because my husband would be my sponsor. But I'm not quite there yet. I'm like a little over a month away from getting married. So, yeah. Also, health insurance is on my own, which probably going to get added on to my fiance's health insurance. Yeah. Oh, so look out. It's kind of gloomy slightly today, but it's nice. But I got it done. I'm excited, and I'm sorry this video is not interesting. My fiance is home today, and he's currently downstairs catching up on a TV show that just had a little too much Japanese over my head that I didn't understand. So I decided I could come up and finish up the video I wanted to do today. And yeah. Until now, I'm still on spring vacation until I think the 9th. I go for the greeting in front of the school, and I start classes on the 11th, which my first 4 classes are all solo classes, so I'm a little like, I have no problem with doing these solo classes. It's just I haven't done them yet, and I have no idea what I'm doing yet, so I'm a little freaked out, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Hello. I just did my first day at work though. This is pretty over here. It's cherry blossom time. There's more over here. It's gorgeous. Okay, let me switch. Oh my gosh. Trying to figure out. I think I may sit down for a second. I'm slowly making my way home. I got there about 8. And it's now about noon. So almost a normal work day of 5 hours. But, oh my gosh. My introduction, it's kind of crazy. I just said, I'm Michelle. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. And there were a group of teachers. And walking to the school too. They're just like all these students, males, no females, and I'm just like, I'm be working at an all-boys school, okay? And like, there's one female bathroom on the first floor, but it's a great bathroom. And I'm still in shock and overwhelmed right now, and I have a great desk. I have a little cubby locker thing. If you have ever worked in Japan, the around the room usually has little cabinets, and a teacher usually has a cabinet. ALTs usually almost never get them. I have one. I have one. I have a school ID. I have a school name tag. I have a security card. I'm a member of the school. It's amazing how that feels. And I'm happy that tomorrow I don't have, is my normal day off. And then Thursday I'm scheduled for 4 classes, but 2 of them are technically canceled because they're with the very first, like junior high school first years, and this is their first time here, so they're getting a whole orientation. Okay, I want to get home. My fiance should be heading home soon too. I got tax papers to fill out. Adulting. But we're making pizza for lunch, so I'm looking forward to that. I see one of my students. It's easy to tell. But yeah, see you on the other side. Ah! I'm back home, and it's the next day. It's Wednesday, which is going to be my typical day off. I'm still trying to log into my computer here. It is rainy today and just blah. Yeah. Today is the Pokemon Go Legendary Lunch Hour, which means it's 11 right now. In about an hour, if I was at the station, there'll be a whole bunch of raids, but it's rainy. Like, come, see. You can't see. It's rainy and just overcast. And I am so excited about the job, and I cannot wait to really get started. But I still have yet to meet the other native English teachers, which means I still really have no idea what I'm doing. But that's okay. I can roll with it. I mean, that's one thing with the years of experience. And, like, I know what I'm doing. It's just, I've never done high school. And if I was co-teaching, I know how to co-teach and be the ALT. And so, like, elementary, junior high school would not matter. It's just adjusting to the teacher and this work and the students, and that's completely doable, easy peasy. But the Eikaiwa classes, there is a textbook I think that we're using, because the English teacher I talked to yesterday said that the native teacher will talk to me about that textbook. I don't know. It's like I have a little stress in the sense that I am solely responsible, which not knowing what I'm supposed to be teaching for is kind of like, at least if you have a textbook, like, and, you know, chapter 1 is past tense, and you practice and go through past tense, and then you move on, you know, that's fine. Conversational, we'll see. It's so rainy, I don't want to go. My fiance is going to be off work in a few, not off work, but on break, and I'll probably get a message, and he told me he was going to tell me if he was going to leave early to maybe do some of the legendary lunch hour with me. But with this weather, I got the laundry in, except for the big, it's like double size, I think, but the blanket, thicker wool blanket we were using for winter, and it's too warm now. So, you know, we take it off the bed, wash it, hung it to dry. I completely forgot about the laundry, and it was actually over the banister or the rail. So, yeah, it's wet. But I brought in the rest of the laundry, doing my wifely fiance duties in terms of that. But, okay, so my goal for today and most Wednesdays, since it is my day off, is to use this day to do YouTube. I'm by myself. It's going to be a little more difficult to do it right now because my fiance is still on his graveyard shift hours. So, like, he's gonna come home in an hour and I want to spend time with him. We're currently playing Super Mario Brothers Wii U Deluxe, the new one on the Switch, and oh, we're having a lot of fun. I am not that good, so I am very happy to have Tourette and have the, what is it, Peachette, because that just makes it so much easier on me. Because jumping in those stages, not so much. But, and my fiance hasn't gotten too upset with me yet for dying all the time. But we're having a lot of fun doing that. He's playing through Final Fantasy VII. We're kind of doing that together. Like, he goes to bed early, like 5 p.m. So I would stay up downstairs and play Final Fantasy VII while he's sleeping. But I got ahead in my personal game, and so he's catching up. So he's probably going to play some Final Fantasy VII, and then we're going to play some Mario, and then it's time for him to go to bed. So see, I want to spend time with him. So I probably have about an hour, 2 hours from right now to edit any video I want to upload today. But starting, I don't have my ring. I wash dishes, and I take it off when I wash dishes. I want my ring. But starting the first day of Reiwa, coming up May 1st, his hours are going to change, and we're going to have the same day off on Saturday, Sunday, the weekend. So Wednesday, I'm going to have all day. He's going to get home at like 4 p.m. or something like that. So I'll have all day to do whatever. I would like to be consistent and have it be YouTube and YouTube videos, whether it's of things that I've recorded over the week that aren't really finished, like complete, and just put them in a, like, it's Wednesday vlog, and here's what happened since last Wednesday. I'm also very tempted as a USJ, I can't, wow, the English annual pass holder. The English was not there for me. Wednesday would be a great day to run off to USJ, but I wouldn't be able to go with my fiance, and I don't know how he'd feel about that. So there could be some like USJ Wednesdays, but yeah. Okay, I am heading off to my first day. It's shaky. It's raining. There's not really any clouds above, but it's kind of raining. A little, or is it little ice? I don't know. I'm sure you can see it. I left a little late, and, well, there we go. I left a little late, and I'm heading to the station now to go to work. Hello, hello. I have my sunglasses because I have sensitive eyes to the light. But it's kind of overcast right now, so I don't think I need them. Today is day 2. Yesterday I left 5 minutes early. Late. Today I left 5 minutes early. And at the park, there's still some beautiful sakura, and they're starting to fall. But I wanted to talk about yesterday. So let's switch hands. Okay, so I had 2 classes of the Eikaiwa class that I have. It's communications basically, but in Japanese. On my schedule, and probably for the student, it's classified as Eikaiwa, but it's communication class. And it was high school first year. And I'm finding out my high school is how it kind of runs and separates students and things. But like I walked into the room and the boys in the room were like, she's so, like, she's small. I'm like, yeah, born with it. I've been small my whole life. But also, you know, it's so weird, the energy in the classroom with no girls, just all boys. I saw a couple of the boys like to their friend across the room going, like, yes, I have a big chest. Yes, I'm female. I'm your teacher. But it was really, really interesting. Motorcycle. I kind of wish I had a moped to go up and down this hill. I should really get going. But today is Friday. I have 3 classes. 2 of them are team teaching classes, and I believe the same old ALT type class. And I have 1 Eikaiwa class that I'm going to try to level up and think about, because from my understanding, this particular class is a higher level, and that's how my school separates its classes in high school. Because if you started at the school at junior high school, you're going to be at a higher level in high school than someone just coming in high school. So they need to kind of separate them. Should be interesting. Alright guys, see you after work. I kind of forgot. I'm in the shade now, watch. And this is why I have my sunglasses. I can't even see the screen right now. But one thing I forgot to say, 2 things. One, there is there's 3 foreign teachers at the school, and there's like a head foreign teacher. And yesterday it was great. He didn't have a lot of time to talk, and I'm kind of like, Sensei, Shisho, show me the way. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. But I asked him, like, oh, for example, today the first years have orientation and I don't have class. Like, I assume we stay our allotted time, or could we go home? And he said, if you're ready for the next class, just go home. And I was at my desk trying to get organized and wrap my brain around this whole big thing. And one of the English teachers came up and was like, hey, you don't have class, go home. Like, oh, okay. So I went home about an hour early. And because of that, when I got home, I caught my fiance. His mother came, so my future mother-in-law was there, and he had asked her to show him the ways of making bento. And he made me a bento today. And he told me I need to give him complete feedback on how it is. But I was like, oh, because the school doesn't have kyushoku. There's a cafeteria, but people mainly use bento. So yeah. Alright, almost at station. Pokemon Go time. Hello. Let me just adjust. Moving my cookie. And I also have a berry drink as well. Lately, I have really fallen in love with strawberry flavored things. My future mother-in-law bought a strawberry milk tea, instant pack thing. So good. And then she bought a berry mixed tea, instant thing for me, because I enjoyed the strawberry milk tea so much, and my fiance messaged her and said she likes it. She wants more. But yeah. Okay. So it is currently Sunday. I've had a couple of days to kind of process. I have done now 2 days of work. And the Eikaiwa communication classes started off not so good because I just felt like I had no focus, no idea what I'm going to be doing. But let's start with my self-introduction. I went through two. All boys school. Well, went through those. Next day, I had 3 classes. 2 of them are a Hyogen, which is basically English phrases. For the most part, it's kind of ALT work. Like previous co-teaching, the other teacher does the planning. They ask you, to do stuff in class. Basically classic ALT stuff so far. So I did one, then I had another Eikaiwa, and then I had another A Hyogen. Having the A Hyogen before the Eikaiwa got me into the I got this, I know what I'm doing, I have been doing this for a while mode. So I had a long break after that in my Eikaiwa class. So I'm going to call it communication because it's not Eikaiwa like Nova or any other Eikaiwa. It's communication class in the high school, junior high school. So the class I had it all worked out. I was going to do self-introduction. I need to get all their names in Romanji, so I know their names. And I can do grades, and I have to think about how I'm going to test them and how I'm going to grade them. This is all on me, and it's a kind of step up, but I got this. Just a little, it's like this, right? And then eventually I'll have it. That aside, that went really fast. Faster than I thought. I have a little coaster, so I want to put my drink on it. It went way too fast. Because I introduced myself. They had no questions except, where are you from? That was the only question. And then I said, okay, you guys are going to introduce yourselves as well. 26 students in that class? No, 38. They went through it so fast. And I just went, okay, you know what? Let's play categories. I introduced them to something I'd like to do every communication class as a warm-up. Which anyone who has taught in the Gifu Prefecture probably knows small talk. So I'm introducing that and trying to get them to understand that. So I ran through that. It was kind of okay. But it was the first time. So, again, too much time left over. So I played a game that I like. And I wanted to see their view of the Kansai area now that I live here. And I told them, I've lived here 2 weeks. Tell me what you think of it and write it on the board. So I had them do that. That was fine. And that went a lot better. Later today, I have to plan for Monday. I also have one first year junior high school. So these are the babies who I have no idea what English exposure they've had so far. And it's going to annoy me. Because I don't know wrong way. I don't know, what they learned in elementary. And so I have to figure it out. And the head teacher, the foreigner head teacher guy, he said, oh yeah, I just recently ordered the textbooks for the newbies. And they'll be here maybe by Golden Week, when we come back from Golden Week. So yeah, like, okay, so that frees me up. You know, like, a lot of my stress about can I do this is not fully understanding the current, like, what is my goal? Like, I have the textbook, but can I really do whatever I want? What is the goal? And he said, like, for one class, the goal of that textbook is basically to finish it by the end of the year. I'm like, okay, good. See that? Whew. Understand it. I got this. So yeah, but something else that made me very happy is I got this. I received this. I have a cute little My Melody. You can't see it because, there you go. Cute little My Melody thing holding stuff together. But this is a teacher's book. For example, this is a page where you can put all the students' name by number and what number they are, and then you write their grades. So I have to set this up for, I forget how many classes I have. But it also has a, there are many student pages. Oh my goodness. I think there's also money too, money deals. But there's, I think, if you're like a homeroom teacher, you could put like, oh, this is Michelle's, and here are my little comments about Michelle. And things like that. Weekly schedule or weekly meeting schedules, and this, I guess, is the, like, this kind of would look like my schedule, and yes, it goes up to 7. My high school goes up to 7 classes a day. Yeah. But you would write down, like, okay, I have 6-1 this class, I have 1-2 this, and kind of like that. And then I believe I'm still learning about this. I believe you go but week by week in periods, so I could say I have 6-1. I don't know why I'm coming up with that number, but I have 6-1, and today we did lesson 1B, and then I can make a memo for tomorrow or whatever, the next day. They didn't finish that last little bit of 1B, so we need to finish that and then move on to C. So I am so happy because I have to plan. And there's also memo space. Oh, sorry. Memo space. So happy to get this. I got to figure out how to use it. But, like, I'm just so happy. And that was the reason why in the self-introduction, or the communication class I had on Friday, I'm like, I need to know your guys' names. So here's a piece of paper that has your whole list in kanji. Next to that, write your name in Romanji, like English characters, please. And I had them pass that around, and it was beautiful. It's done. I just need to write it all in this book, and I will be leaving it at my desk, but I just had to bring it home. I didn't want to be far from it. As you can tell, I'm excited about this new position. I am still worried about whether or not I can actually handle this, but that's just self-confident issues, I guess. And I know when I do something new, I fumble, I stand back, and I don't. I give less because I don't know what I'm doing, and if I do too much, I guess it's the introvert in me that if I spend too much energy doing something I don't know what I'm doing, like, that's a waste of my energy. So maybe that's where it comes from. But, like, say cooking something new, I can't just jump in there and like, hey, let me try it. I stand back, I'm like, wait a minute, how do I cook this? Let me watch you cook this. Or ask, is there something I can do? Oh, can you hand me the pepper? That I can do, here. Because I just don't know what I'm doing. So at the start, I'm usually quite shaky with any job that I've had, just at the start. And then there's this click, it clicks, and I am good at it. And I'm waiting for that point. And I have confidence that point will come. But for now, I need to put in the time that I need to put in, right? Like tonight, instead of playing like Final Fantasy 7 or something when my fiance is sleeping, I need to plan. I need to focus and think about my classes. I think I have 2 Eikaiwa communication classes. One of them I already on Friday had the A Hyogen class with them. So they know me, so I can't really introduce myself in that one. But I can have them introduce themselves. I can pass around the paper, probably play that game, introduce small talk, and from there, it went so fast in the other class because they're the top of the school, like not the top, well the top, but like 3rd year high school. So they've been studying English for a while. So I can do more with them, like questions. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to leave this video here. This is my first little couple of days, week, at an all-boys school in Japan. I know it's kind of jumbled, but that is what it is and how I'm doing it. And I want to get this up and share my experience. So it's going to come however it comes. Okay, guys. I will talk to you again shortly. So until next time. Ja!